All right, now that the national anthems are over, we're almost ready for puck drop here at the Sportsplex. But just to finish my previous thought, the former captain of the Voodoos, Parker Bowman, who put up 88 points in his final year in 2019-20 and also was playoff MVP when the Voodoos won it all in 2017, has signed a deal with the ECHL's Rapid City Rush. So good to see him moving on to the pro ranks as well. And also, fun fact, former head coach of the Voodoos and current assistant coach of the North Bay Battalion, Scott Ray, not only played for the Rush, but has his number retired by the Rush.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, a little useless information of the day, I like to say, but
it's a little tie-in.
It is indeed. Out for the Voodoos, Cameron Lemke sitting the second for his hit from behind suspension from last Wednesday's loss to Espanola. Matt McMillan is out with the flu, while Reese Smetham is nursing a lower body injury, so the Voodoos might be a little bit short-handed for this one, but we'll have to see as we're getting ready now for the opening draw, and we'll talk about our starting goaltenders in the next break. Here's the Voodoos win the puck back into their own zone. The Voodoos, or the Lumberjacks, in their road black and orange jerseys are going left to right this period. The Voodoos in their home whites are going right to left to begin. And play is still in the Voodoos zone. Tucker Shields with the puck along the boards. Flips it near side to Ricci. Ricci comes out, looks down the ice, was looking to spring Caden Dubroy, who was in behind the defenders. And now Boswell with the puck runs into Ricci. Puck is free for the Lumberjacks, but not for long, as Chase Thompson picks up the puck. Having a great year here, the hometown hero, with 57 points through 50 games so far. Bit of a nice pickup from the French River Rapids last season. Alex Case, far side, flips the puck out to Patrick. Patrick finally gets it out of his zone, though, to Thompson, but it's picked up again by the Lumberjacks. Coming in, a good chance there, kick saved by Charette. Another chance as it's blocked. Case goes behind the net to Thompson. Thompson looks up ice for McElhaney. McElhaney shifts the puck down the ice for Patrick to chase after. And now the puck into the neutral zone for Case, who just sends it right back in. And that'll go for delayed offside, so the Voodoos will have to tag up, and Hearst will regroup here slowly. And they pick up the puck, moving out of the zone. Coming out is Janicki, goes cross ice. And now the puck stuck behind the Voodoos net. Russo out for Turner. Turner, who's been one of the hottest players as of late, walks in, goes cross ice, was looking for Alex Duguay, the call up from Sudbury, as he couldn't put the puck past the goaltender. Now in tight. Turner tried to get a shot away. And it's back for Hearst. Hearst going cross ice. Tries to get it out. That's Veilleux who sends that one in. Jackson Smith, far side, hits his man. Turner picks it up and sends it right back towards Smith, but Smith had vacated the area, so Hearst picked it up briefly. Now the puck out through the neutral zone for Boucher. Boucher flips it right back in. Far side, Hearst with the puck behind the net. Lots of zone time here for Hearst in the early going. Sends it right back across. Nobody got to that one. And Rive tries to dump it out, but Boucher gets to it, takes the shot, and Charette saw that one all the way. And speaking of Patrick Charette, Ben, why don't you take us through our starting goaltenders here in this one?
For Powassan Voodoos, we have Patrick Charette, as you've mentioned, this starting in his 7th game. Up to so far, he has 5 wins and 1 loss. He has a 2.97 goals against average and a 911 save percentage. At the other end, we have Tristan Beaulieu, 30 games played, just over 3 goals against, and a save percentage of just over 900.
Good goaltending matchup here today. And what's not mentioned on the sheet is Patrick Charette has also suffered an overtime loss. As now Babic with the puck, takes a sharp angled shot. Charette with the pads. As it drops out of his chest, he's able to cover that one up. Just under 3 minutes gone. Shots on goal, 3-0 in favor of Hearst so far.
Charette has looked really sharp out there so far. He's made one really good save and a couple other ones where he's just been really calm and collected and done what you want a goalie to do. You know, take the puck into your body and absorb it and not let it come out for a rebound.
Orzelink in for the draw for Hearst. On the near side, Thompson won it, but it's Hearst who gets the first good possession. A Schillinglaw's shot was blocked by Powassan. Now Thompson had it off his skate, lost it, and Patrick battles to get it out. The Voodoos do indeed get it down the ice. And that's going to go to Schillinglaw. And that'll also go for icing. So now there will be another draw here in the Voodoo zone.
The Voodoos tried to get a quick change in there before the whistle was blown, but Ricci and Little are back out on the ice to play for this face-off, and they're going to try and get it out again so their tired legs can get some rest.
Rosalink back in for the draw against Thompson. And it's won back by Hearst out of the zone. That's Trudell that had the puck. Got it to Schillinglaw, now it's back to Trudell. Far side, Hearst with possession, tried to get into the Voodoo zone. Nice little chip off the boards, and it's into Voodoo's territory. Almost a chance there, went through the legs of the Hearst player. Now Gorzelink with it again. Battling for it, Schillinglaw at the point, walks in, takes a shot, Charette with a save, and he flicks the stick away. Now Patrick flips it down the ice slowly. Schillinglaw with it once again, up for Gorzelink. Gorzelink had the puck knocked off his stick. Turner chasing after it, Duguay in there for it. And the puck goes round the end wall and out to the neutral zone for Boswell, but he couldn't get a good stick on it. Case battling his man. Now the puck on the far side, Russo with it. Russo down the ice for Turner, it's off his stick. He would have been home free if he would have been able to corral that pass, but instead it rolls in on the goaltender Boylo, and we'll get another stoppage here.
One thing that I see in our game notes that I'm curious about, that maybe you can set the record straight here. Alex Duguay, who's up from what says the Sudbury U18 AAA Wolves. Are they no longer the Nichols City Capitals?
No, they changed to Wolves again this year.
Oh, okay.
And now they're moving, I believe last I saw, they have a partnership now with the Cubs, actually, and they're changing all their monikers to the Cubs.
Interesting.
Yeah. Puck back underway. Here's Ray Smith, gets the puck in for his man, but he couldn't make anything happen as there was a good pressure there by Hearst. Now on the far side, Dawson with the puck. Tried to get a shot away, but he had a Hearst player right on him. Now Rotundo sends it right back in. Dawson to chase. Puck on the far side. Hearst with possession again, comes near side to Vayu. Vayu had the puck hop over his stick, and now Mike McLean picks it up in his own zone. McLean, who scored a big goal here in the playoffs last year against Hearst, has just taken a penalty here. And we'll have to see for how long on that one as the Hearst player went down. That's cross-checking. 5 minutes into this one, the Voodoos are now going to have to kill off a penalty here as Hearst has kind of owned the possession game so far in this one.
Yeah, they've been really solid that way. I know Powassan's going to want to make sure that they're not holding on to the puck for too long, but making sure they're getting it out, because Hearst has done a great job of keeping it in so far this game. On the penalty kill, you got to make sure it's out.
Puck coming to the far side of Charette's crease. And now Schillinglaw leaves it at the blue line for Janicki. Janicki, good stick there by Little, disrupts that, but now it's Schillinglaw with it again. Schillinglaw in tight. Back to Schillinglaw. Janicki. Janicki takes a shot. That one's off the pad of Charette and into the corner. Now behind the net. Up for Schillinglaw. Schillinglaw cross ice. Janicki, but the puck comes loose and Smith gets to it and knocks it down the ice for Little to chase after with Schillinglaw. Little, the captain of the Voodoos, battling for possession. Janicki gets to it and sends it down the ice. Good speed now. Como turns. Back to the point. Near side for Schillinglaw. Schillinglaw goes cross ice for Como. He got it in his skate, and now the puck loose in front of Charette as he makes the save. And it's out to the blue line. Schillinglaw. His pass, cross ice, hit Little and came out. Now the Voodoos are going to go for a quick change, or rather Little will. Schillinglaw walks into Boswell. Boswell back to the point. Back for Schillinglaw now. Takes another shot off the post. Puck comes loose out front. The Voodoos send it down the ice. 45 seconds in, the puck hit the referee, so it didn't go all the way down into Hearst's zone, although Boucher does it for them now. 35 seconds remaining on the power play. Robinson. Back for Gorzelink, takes the shot. Blocker saved by Charette. Rebound, back to Hearst. Cross ice now, near side for Robinson, who takes the shot. And that one's out of play with 19 seconds left. And one thing, Ben, I like to highlight whenever I see the Voodoos' top penalty kill unit is that because Alex Little's played so much forward, it's not foreign to him. So they go out there with 3 defensemen on the penalty kill. It's kind of the opposite of the power play.
I was
where you go out with 4
actually
players.
just going to want to make mention that later in the game that he's been playing the point on the penalty kill where he's out there. He's done a really good job of blocking passes.
Shot from the point over the net and wide. Now on the near side. Oh, that would have been a good chance there as he was backdoor and wide open. Now back to the front, out front, saved by Charette. Robinson as we're back to 5-on-5. Puck still in Hearst's possession. Goes around behind the net, back to Boucher. Boucher in for Veilleux. Veilleux behind the net, battling with Little. Veilleux with the puck, still battling with Little. Little has him tied up. And now the puck slowly rolled out, but Charette got a good stick on that one to disrupt that. Now it's back for Little. Little up the ice for Turner. Turner flips the puck in as Boucher played him well defensively. Now behind the net, Dubroy. Dubroy sends it right back around. And no Voodoo players there, so Hearst picks it back up. Hay for McDonald. McDonald takes the shot. Charette with the save as he's just going to move that one into the corner. Turner for Thompson, although that one missed him. Now Janicki with the puck. Janicki takes a hit, makes a cross-ice pass, and Hearst again with possession to Babiak. Battling for it on the near side. Still stuck in the Voodoo zone. Janicki keep putting up a wall at that blue line. Another chance here for Hearst as they gain more zone. Shot 7-1 in favor of the Lumberjacks at this point. And now it looks like we're going to get another penalty, this time against the Voodoos for high sticking, I believe. No, Hearst for high sticking.
And one thing that's also want to comment on that last play there, one thing I like is Dubroy's really stepped up his physical game. A lot of clean, solid hits I've seen out of him lately. We didn't see that so much at the start of the year. We were really impressed by his speed, but he's brought up his physical game. And I've been really impressed by it.
Yeah, Caden Dubroy's been absolutely a fantastic addition to this team coming from Sudbury. I know a couple of people that might disagree on the clean hit side of things, but they are clean hits. Yeah. I'll just leave it at that. Voodoo's now on the power play with a chance. There they go. Dylan McElhaney behind the goaltender. Got the puck, and the Voodoos are in flight with McElhaney's 6th of the season.
That is exactly what you want to see your power play doing. Controlling the puck, getting shots to the net, and having guys in those dirty areas to put the puck home when you get a rebound chance. So many times teams will set up power plays and they'll do a great job moving the puck around, but they won't get guys to those spots, and they get the shots on net and it comes to nothing. So Powassan's really taking advantage here with only 3 shots for this game to be up 1-0 is a good way for them to be running this period so far.
Yeah, your shooting percentage is 33% right now.
Not too bad.
Puck in around behind the net. Hearst once again with possession. Battling behind the net was Thompson as well. And now back to the point. Patrick was chasing after it. It gets back to Thompson. Thompson through the neutral zone, loses the puck though, but Case gets to the loose puck. Sent back in by Gorzelink, who's pushed into the zone offside. So we'll have to wait up here as the Voodoos have the puck in their own zone. McLean, nifty little move to get around his man. Now walks all the way down the ice. Back to Thompson. Thompson was looking for a shot. That one hit a body and goes wide. Now Duguay with it. Back to the point for Case. To McLean. McLean looking out front again. Gives the puck away, and now Hearst going the other way. Moore walks in, takes a shot. Charette with the save. Chipped away by the Voodoos to McLean. McLean with the puck in his own zone. Behind the net, up the ice quickly. Duguay with the puck quickly over for Russo. Russo, the defending or the reigning MVP in the Great North U18 League, just calmly dumps the puck in. And now Alex Little has it. Hearst once again with possession. Russo kept them in the zone briefly, but now it's to Little back at his own blue line for Ricci. Ricci tried to get around Janicki, and now the puck is loose again with Turner trying to get to it. Far side near the Voodoos bench. Little sends it down the ice for Turner. Rive now with the puck. Rive walking in, takes a shot. Stopped there by Boilo on a very important one indeed for the goaltender. Shields is looking for a call as well on that play. Now the puck all the way down into Voodoos territory. Patterson ran in, but he thought he might have been beaten the icing, but he did not.
The icing rules are always interesting to me in that he was clearly going to be the first man to the puck, but he wasn't the first man across
The hash marks.
hash marks. So the whistle goes down, although I can see why he would have had maybe a little gripe there.
Yeah, it's a little bit different on the automatic icing, right? Well, not automatic icing, but
Hybrid icing?
hybrid icing, I suppose. It's better than what it used to be, though, where it was like, oh, you had to get to the goal line. Then there's like no time to stop.
Yeah.
And then guys were just killing themselves, right? So, Como in for Patterson. Sturge out there as well. Battling for the puck now behind that goal line. As is shoveled out for Rive from Shields. Rive looking down the ice, sends it out front for Sturge. Puck hopped away from him. Now it's into the neutral zone. Shields, instead of going offside, rather, that was Dubroy, just flips the puck in. Out front, Smith, oh, he had a gift horse. He missed the net as the puck came out front. Boylo didn't know where it had gone. Oh my goodness, Ray Smith's gonna see that one in his nightmares. Now another chance, 2-on-1. Good, one pass too many by the Lumberjacks. Has a good skate there by McLean, negates that chance, as that was a dangerous looking chance for Hearst. Now Smith walking back in, and that's gonna be a penalty here for interference. So another good chance for Smith goes by the wayside on the delayed call.
I see why that was a call, but I almost saw it as interference the other way.
Yeah.
And Dawson was just trying to get himself free to get involved in the play, and he was being tied up. But he's the one in the box for 2 minutes, so at least we don't have the stanchion in our way of the penalty time.
I have to say that 2-on-1 by Hearst was very dangerous looking too, but they made one pass too many, and McLean was able to get his stick out, or else they would have had a clear shooting lane, and they opted not to take it. Then Boylo, who lost the puck, again, no misplay on him. It just took a weird bounce out front for Smith, and he just put that one wide. Boylo would have been all reflexes on that one.
I thought we had the tying goal there.
You mean 2-0 goal?
No, for the record.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. As we're back underway on the penalty kill now. Puck sent down the ice by the Voodoos. Hearst with possession. Gorzelink with it. Gorzelink. His pass given away to Patrick, but it bounced off Patrick's stick and all the way back down to Lumberjacks territory.
I love how much forecheck Little does out there and how aggressive he is, but he makes sure he gets back every time.
That's the defenseman side of him, right? Now you got Russo, who's basically another defenseman as well out there. One of the best defensive forwards in the league. Robinson with the puck, gains the blue line, sends it in. Boswell with it. Back to the point for Schillinglaws. Now Hearst tries to set up for the first time really here. Schillinglaws, slick pass, cross ice. Puck just missed the net. As now in the near side corner, Russo flips it down the ice. 40 seconds remain on the penalty to Caleb Dawson. Como with the puck behind his own net. Looking for his options now as down the ice goes Schillinglaw. Schillinglaw back to Janicki, but Janicki just missed that pass. 25 seconds left, and Hearst still has to get back into the zone. Schillinglaw goes cross ice, nearly gave it away to Turner on a good skate there by the American as he flips the puck in and is content to kill some more time here. Janicki with the puck. Gains the blue line. Now cross ice. Robinson skating around with the puck as we're about back to 5-on-5. Janicki with the shot. That was a hard shot off the end boards. And now the puck, as the Voodoos are able to kill off the penalty kill, is still in the Voodoo zone. Good stick there by Case as the Voodoos go the other way. Case tried to flip it in. It was stopped up at first, but now he has it. Sends it around behind the net. Rotundo gets to it on the far side half wall. Dawson with it again. Goes back behind the net for Smith. Wraith Smith with the puck. Leaves it for Little. Little out front. Good chance there. And the puck just handcuffed the Voodoos a little bit. Now out front has all sorts of chaos now as Dawson's throwing his weight around as well. As we get a little bit of a tussle there, and I'm sure more penalty minutes here for number 12, and we'll have to see if anyone from Hearst goes, but the Voodoos with another great offensive opportunity in that on that shift.
Hearst really had a strong hold of the control of the puck, and you could see Patterson's really setting up, trying to get his feel into the game here. But then, yeah, as soon as the penalty was over, Powassan was the other way and had some good forechecking going there.
Good options. As it will be Dawson indeed going back into the box along with Jean-Pierre Audris will go into the box for Hearst. But with that being said, we've reached our midway point of this first period, and we'll be back with more hockey on the other side of this.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Average Joe's Eatery. Average Joe's, where we want your experience here to be a happy one. 3501 Trout Lake Road.
Caleb Dawson starting to get acquainted with that penalty box here, as he hasn't gone back to the bench because he came out on the ice, had that great shift, and then takes a penalty as he was getting pushed around.
If he didn't know Mike Burrito before, he's becoming acquainted with him now.
Yeah, that might not be a good thing. Sorry, Mike. Hodgers in the box as well. So again, 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. Shots on goal 9-5 in favor of Hearst, but the scoreboard 1-0 Powassan as Dylan McElhaney scored on a power play earlier this period.
Powassan has not had too much control of the puck, but when they have, they've made do with their chances. And that's next to the best thing a coach can ask for, right? If you're in a close game, make do when you can and keep the other team off the board. And Charrette's played a large part of that. He's had some really good shots on him, and he's managed to keep them at 0.
Yeah, Charrette's look calm, cool, and collected. Boilo on the other side has had some dangerous looks. As we are back underway here, Hearst with the puck in their own zone behind the net. Boucher down for his man. Hearst going the other way. Walking in. Takes the shot well high and over the net. As the puck comes to the blue line, not out, says the linesman. And now it's sent right back in. Shields chasing after it. And those are offsetting roughing penalties as the call. Now Little with some space to move. Little cross ice for Ricci. It's off his shin pad, and McDonald gets to it and just sends it right back in for Voodoos territory. Dubroy on the near side half wall picks it up in his own zone. Leaves it behind the net for his captain, Little. Well, Little lets his team change. And now he goes off for a change as well, leaving the puck for Patrick. 1 minute left on the 4-on-4. Patrick out from his own net. Up the ice for McElhaney. McElhaney had the puck behind him, is picked off by the Lumberjacks. Now a good stick by Patrick. Knocks the puck the other way. Schillinglaw with the puck. Gains his own zone. Goes back. And now Hearst through the neutral zone sends the puck down the ice. And Schillinglaw gets to it first. Case battling for it. Minute and a half gone on the 4-on-4. 30 seconds remaining. As Case looks to set up now. Behind his net. Case slowly out of his zone. Gains the neutral zone up for McElhaney. McElhaney tried to walk in. Lost the puck. Now McLean has it. McLean sends it around. Was looking for McElhaney. Schillinglaw up for Robinson. Robinson in his own zone. Gains the neutral zone for his man. That's Trudell. Trudell goes cross ice. That comes out. That was Patterson, or rather Robinson, as we're back to 5-on-5. Big hit in the corner there, leveled against Jackson Smith. And now Hearst just sends the puck right back into their own zone. As that looks like it is going to go for icing against the Voodoos. That looked like it was Hearst that sent the puck down. And the Voodoos look to be contending that as well.
One thing the Voodoos have not been exceptionally good at today has been making those passes through the neutral zone. And they really got to work on that control, but it looks like they're going to bring the face-off back to center ice as opposed to all the way back down to the Voodoos end, that the refs got together and said, oh yeah, no, that one was not icing.
Yeah, that's the right call. It was Hearst that sent it all the way down the ice, so Orzelink in.
Smith had some words with Adam Morrell.
Yeah. There's a little bit of shouting here at the Sportsplex.
Here? Never.
Never, no. We never hear chirping from the gallery. Smith, that was offside as he tried to shovel the puck back in for his teammates. And now the puck down Into Voodoos territory again. Wraith Smith looking for the puck. It's knocked past him. Moore gets to it. And it's back to the point for Janicki. 3 minutes left here in this first period. Voodoos lead 1-0. Gorslink taken hard into the boards by Jackson Smith. And now Wraith Smith with the puck through the neutral zone. Wraith Smith had some speed, had some purpose, lost the puck though. And going the other way now, Gorslink. Gorslink takes a shot. That's off a skate of Ricci and out of play. And then Gorslink gives him a nice little cross check for his efforts after that.
We haven't had a lot of shots on net in the last 10 minutes or so. I think we've been maybe 2 or 3, where we had 14 in the first half of the period.
Yeah, it's calmed down a little bit here. We'll have to see if that ramps up with the final 2.5 minutes. Puck near side for Turner. Turner down for Russo, but that pass missed him. Hearst once again with possession. Sends it right back in around the end wall. Ricci with it. Near side. Sent down the ice, but it's sent right back in by Hearst. Alex Little with the puck in his own zone. Stops up. However, he blew a tire, but still managed to hold on to the puck to get it for up to Duguay. But it's back for Little. Ricci for Russo. Russo got it to Duguay, who just sends the puck in. Former teammate of Caden DuBroy last year with the Nickel Capitals. He was an affiliate player of the Voodoos as well last season. Far side. And it's still in Voodoos territory. Turner. Far side now for Case. Case chips it off the boards. Goes down after it to the neutral zone. Gains the red line, flips it in. 1:40 remaining here in this first period. Hearst waiting to set up. And now they pick up the puck in their own zone. Quickly down the ice goes Robinson. Robinson with some speed takes a shot off the skate of McLean and wide. Case battling for it. Now it's back to the point. Schillinglaw took a shot. That one was blocked as well. Puck out front. Charette didn't know where it was, but it was right on the edge of his skate right next to the post. That could have been dangerous.
One thing that I'm sure the Powassan Voodoos are going to hear in their dressing room in just over a minute now is going to be fundamentals, fundamentals, fundamentals. There's been a lot of sloppy play, a little bit of undisciplined play, and I'm sure the coaching staff's going to want to hear playing against a team and it's a potential playoff rival. You want to be making sure your passes are on and you're making smart plays.
Charette drops the puck for Little. Now Little behind his own zone, sends it right back around behind him for Ricci. Ricci was looking down the ice for Rive, and that misses Rive, and that'll go for icing. That time it was the Voodoos who sent the puck down the ice.
They sure did. That's one thing that I've never been a huge fan of. I know it's part of hockey now, but those stretch passes breaking out of your end, relying on that Hail Mary.
Oh, so were you a two-line pass kind of guy?
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to bringing it back. I think it would actually solve a lot of issues. but not even that. But just the Hail Mary pass, you're getting icing in the face-off in your own zone. And
Shields with the puck into the Hearst territory, lost it as he overskated it. And now the other way, although a good stick there by Little breaks up that play. Schillinglaw with the puck. Down the ice into Voodoos territory. Ricci gets there. So we'll go for icing. Fun fact about two-line pass. I completely forgot it existed. And then last night I was watching this guy on YouTube do a fantasy draft on NHL 2004.
Yeah.
And try to win the cup in like that 1 year. And first off, a lot of names blast from the past, man, let me tell you. Also, the ratings nowadays have gotten nothing. Like Peter Forsberg went to him at like 21st in the draft, and he was a 97 overall.
Yeah.
But yeah, he had to turn off two-line pass just to make it more authentic, and I was like, what? I forgot about that. Hearst with the puck in their own zone. Sent in, Little with it. 20 seconds remaining here in this first period. 1-0 Powassan leads. Shots 10-7 in favor of the Lumberjacks. Patrick through the neutral zone. Aims the zone, takes a shot. Boileau bobbled it, but he picked up the rebound. And now a nice little whack afterwards against Patrick as he nearly fell down. But really, when I first started paying attention to hockey was 2002 with the Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
And then the Leafs run to the Eastern Conference Final that year. So I only had
They didn't make it to the Eastern Conference Final.
Yes, they did. They lost to Carolina in Game 6. Carolina went on to lose to Detroit in 2002.
Yes, you're right. Yeah.
I know these things, Ben. Curtis Joseph was the man. 5 seconds left. As that'll end it here with the Voodoos up 1-0 in the first period. Because Curtis Joseph was my first hockey hero.
Yeah.
And I was devastated not knowing how free agency works that he left that summer to Detroit.
Yeah.
In a move in which he says in his own book that he regrets big time. I mean, as it didn't really work out for him either, but worked out for the Leafs as I got Eddie Belfour. So, I mean, and I love Eddie Belfour too, but just to finish what I was going to say, in my fandom as a hockey fan, I was 2.5 years before the lockout with two-line pass. So I've been more without two-line pass than I've ever been with it.
Yeah, see, I grew up playing with two-line pass. And that, to me, was like my last year of organized hockey that I played, like as minor hockey, was in 2000, would have been 2002.
Oh, well, there you go.
So all my minor hockey, and as a slower skater myself, the slower game benefits me.
Excellent. As we got a little bit of royalty here, Ryan Leonard of the Renfrew Wolves in attendance, former Cochrane Crunch owner as well. So good to see him here. But anyways, we will go to our break here with the Voodoos up 1-0 after the first period of play. He's Ben Sargent. No, you are not.
I am not.
He is Ben Long. Mike Brown, it's also his birthday today on the camera.
Happy birthday, Mike.
I'm Courtney Kenny and also Harrison Clements, who's running our social media. Thanks again. We'll be back with more on the other side of this.
Meals are a special time for families to gather, share their day, and spend quality time together. Those dinners are made extra special when you add tropical produce found in the markets and grocery stores that carry La Huerta imports. La Huerta knows the importance of family, so they know which quality products make the best quality meals for your customers, whether it be Mexican Hass avocados, Brazilian figs, Ecuadorian red dragon fruit, or something just as exotic and special. To get your supply of the best tropical produce at competitive prices with brands buyers trust, contact La Huerta Imports at 705-752-1478.
Barry!
Huh?
I told you not to be scaring the customers.
Hey, Barry, come on in for a bite. And bring Brianna with you.
For only 2 minutes up the hill, where you're only a stranger once.
Ready to embark on an electrifying adventure? Look no further than the Mitsubishi Outlander, available in gas or PHEV, the SUV that redefines excellence. Recently awarded the best midsize utility vehicle in Canada for 2023 by AJAC. This bold and sophisticated SUV delivers advanced performance, safety, and tech, plus peace of mind with its standard super all-wheel control and the best warranty in the business. With red-hot deals and plenty in stock, your award-winning drive starts with the Mitsubishi Outlander.
Why is Northern Honda servicing more cars of all makes and models? Let's count the ways. 1. Our state-of-the-art facility has award-winning technicians. 2. Northern Honda has the lowest tire price guarantee, no matter what you drive. 3. The lowest synthetic oil change guarantee, and every 5th oil change is free for all makes and models. Plus, new Honda buyers get brake pads for life. See the service difference at Northern Honda, 1250 Seymour beside Home Depot.
Community engagement is one of our core focuses at McDonald's. The key is finding the right people who are passionate about the same things we are, helping kids be kids. McDonald's proudly supports local organizations such as the North Bay Regional Health Center Foundation, Big Brothers Big Sisters, One Kids Place, the Children's Aid Society, and Ronald McDonald House Charities. Stop by McDonald's on 1500 Fisher Street, North Bay, to see how we can serve you and the community every day.
And we welcome you back to the Powassan Sportsplex as we get ready for period number 2. I don't know if you can see it from the angle that Mike Brown has it, but eagle-eyed viewers might notice that is Daniel DiRoccolo coming out to start the period, as Patrick Charette has been now been knocked out due to an injury.
Oh.
So Daniel DiRoccolo, the goaltender of note for the Powassan Voodoos here. Courtney Kenny, pleased to be joined by Ben Long, Mike Brown, the camera operator, Cassie Millen, our intern, and of course Harrison from the Garrison down in the corner doing all the social media hits. But as we mentioned, Daniel DiRoccolo now in net for the Powassan Voodoos to start the rest of this game. It's 1-0 Powassan after one period of play, Ben, and Patrick Charette had himself a heck of a first period, I thought.
10 shots against, no goals, and a couple of them were real dandies, so yeah, he looked really great out there. I know it's also hard coming in after sitting on the bench for a period for a goalie, so I don't admire DiRoccolo's position either. But yeah, you never want to hear a guy being injured, and he seemed to leave the ice fine. So yeah. I'm not sure what the deal is there, but
well, they might need a knee bug, Ben. You're a goalie.
Yeah, I can do that.
Daniel DiRoccolo comes into this game playing 33 games. He's 16-13 with a .288 goals against average and a .924 save percentage. We're back underway here. Powassan in their home whites are going left to right this period, and the Lumberjacks in their road orange and blacks are going right to left as we're back in. Now, Gorzelink, you're going to want to think that Hearst is going to want to get a lot of pucks towards DiRoccolo here early to try and, kind of pounce on a goalie who might not necessarily be as warm as if he played the first period. So that'll go for icing against the Voodoos. And now we'll get an offensive zone draw for Hearst.
Now, in terms of the E-Bug conversation, Powassan Voodoos really stacked with lots of options for goalies that they could be pulling in. With an injured goalie, are they allowed to dress one of their other ones?
I'm not sure. You'd have to ask Chris. Chris is the keeper of all knowledge on that. We'll have to keep an eye out, see if anything happens. As shot is blocked by Little, and now the Voodoos with some men going the other way. Little walks in, goes cross ice. Good chance there. Rive on the shot, stopped there by Boilo on a great save by the goaltender on a slick pass from the captain, getting that through a couple of bodies.
That was such a smart play by Little to draw both guys over and to make that pass through when it was very small seam in there for the pass to get through right onto Rive's stick, and he had a great chance.
Thompson won the draw, but the puck was loose and just sat there, so the Lumberjacks are able to bat that one down the ice for another icing against them. So the Voodoos will get another offensive zone draw here, and we'll get to do it all over again.
I quite like Thompson in the face-off circle. He's very tenacious in his going after the puck and in attempts to win, and he lost that one, but 50% in this last 10 seconds of hockey.
50% of the time, it works 100% of the time. Banned in 45 states. Puck knocked in. Mike McLean with it up for McElhaney. McElhaney with a move around a couple of bodies, threw the puck towards the net, went well wide. Now Patrick back to the point for McLean. McLean near side for Case. Case look for a lane to the net, goes back to the point for McLean. McLean takes a shot. Boileau saw that one, gloved that one down, and we'll get another stoppage here as the shots come even at 10 apiece.
Looked like Boileau had a good view of that shot all the way in, but there was lots of bodies in front of the net, and as we talked about earlier, that's what you want to make sure you're doing. Getting in that goalie's view, trying to instruct him from seeing those pucks coming in from the point to either let him one by or let out a big rebound where you have a chance.
Face off, won by the Voodoos. Quick shot off the draw stop by Boileau again. And he's been the busier of the two goalies so far as Duracolo's yet to face a shot.
Yeah, minute and a half in, Hearst haven't managed to get any shots on him.
Another chance. Duguay was looking for the shot. That one's blocked. Jackson Smith now. Looking for it is to Russo on the near side. Russo battling along the near side wall into the corner. Patterson with the puck. And it's back out. Smith through the body, knocking down Paquette. And the puck's still back out into the neutral zone now with Russo and Paquette battling for it at the half wall, or the neutral ice area. Now Duguay coming in. Couldn't get the possession away from Paquette though. And Hearst once again with possession over for Como. Como tried to get around Turner, but a good skate there knocks it away. However, Hearst right back into the neutral zone. Como lost it to Sturge, who sent it right back in on the goal. And Hearst once again with possession, but they lose it to Little. Little, nice pass up for Turner. Turner lost the puck on the half wall, threw it towards the net, was looking for Duguay, but he had just moved out of position. Como up for Little. Little now with some speed. We've seen him activate quite a bit in this game. Turner, sharp angle shot, thrown towards the net as that one was nearly tipped in. Lunch went over the net, and the Voodoos nearly had a 2-0 lead. Patterson leaves it up for his man. Now the puck going the other way. Again, Little gets around his man. Tried to knock it out front for Schillinglaw, but he got to it. Now Trudel down the ice for Como. Como walks in, takes a shot. There's the first save of the game for Daniel Duracolo. Near side, battling for it, Hearst. Once again with possession. Babiak takes a shot. Duracolo with another save. If you're just joining us, Patrick Charette had gotten the start in this one, but had to leave due to injury. It looks like he's back on the bench though. Or somebody is anyways in goaltending gear.
In 33.
Yeah, him and Wilcox kind of share the number though,
Yeah.
which is strange to say, but we'll have to see what the story is on that one. Schillinglaw into Voodoos territory. Another shot over the net. Rotundo with the puck. And the last time we saw the Voodoos a week ago, they had a pretty lackluster effort as that'll go for icing against the Espanola Paper Kings in the first period. Then they came out and absolutely dominated the final 40 minutes, getting not only were the shots 14-7 in favor of Espanola after the first, but then it ended up being like 40-something to 20 for the Voodoos by the end of the game. They absolutely dominated play, and so far, here to start the second period, it feels like Powassan's pushing back pretty good after maybe a lackluster first in this one.
They had some penalty issues, and the puck just seemed to stay in their end. But yeah, this period, they've really pushed the other way a lot.
Through the first 4 minutes anyways, Janicki battling for it. Rotundo comes in, gets the puck. He throws a heavy hit. To applause from his own bench. Now McLean with the puck. Gets it for Smith. Smith had it knocked off his stick. Now Dawson with it. Dawson was looking for Smith, and it went through his skates. Going the other way. That's Robinson with the puck. Takes a shot. Duracolo directs that one into the corner. As now McLean battles for it. Seeing Rotundo take a couple of turns here at forward as well. Now the puck to McLean. McLean down the ice. Gains the zone. The big defender walking in. Goes around behind the net. Ran into the referee, who then gets a sandwich from McLean and Lumberjacks players. The puck rolled off his stick onto his skates. Now Wraith Smith behind the net. Smith knocked to the ice. Threw it out front for McLean. McLean wasn't in a shooting position though, as the Voodoos keep it in. McElhaney charging after it. It's back to the point for Smith. Smith throws it on net. Boileau with a good glove. Stops that. And we'll get another stoppage here. 14:50 left in the second period.
The other Smith had a great shift out there, really fighting hard for the puck, and had players draped all over him at a couple points. And I'm kind of surprised we didn't see a couple-minute penalty at a few different points in favor of Braith Smith, but here we are, 5-on-5 still.
McElhaney goes cross ice. He was in his shooting lane, but opted to pass to Sturge, but it was in his skates. Now Patrick behind the net. Out for Jackson Smith. Jackson Smith with another shot. That one's blocked, or Boileau might have got a piece of that. Smith down the ice to Paquette. Paquette gets around him. Now it's to Boswell. Boswell takes the shot through that one well wide of the net, and the puck's out to the point again. Robinson threw it back to the point. Big save by Duracolo there as the rebound came off. Paquette with it. Now it's to Thompson. Thompson up for Patrick. Patrick still has the puck on his stick. Sends it down on a backhand. And Boileau out to play it as it comes all the way around. Turner going cross ice. Gets it to Ricci. Ricci in his own zone for Little. Little down the ice, gains the neutral zone, flips it in as he gained the red line. Boileau out to play it. Russo back out front. Duguay with the shot. Might have gotten a piece of the shoulder of Boileau. Either way, it hit the glass behind the net. Now Russo with the puck. Over for Little. Little tried to shovel that one on net, and that one just missed. Back to Ricci. Ricci throws that one towards the net. Hit a couple of bodies and is blocked. Now down the ice. Hearst going the other way. Robinson flips it in. Ricci down for Russo. Russo with some speed. Had the puck knocked off his stick. Keeps it in the zone. Duguay battling for it as well. Puck on the near side wall. Turner batted it back in, but it would have been offside had Duguay played it. Russo sends it right back in. Como skates the puck back over. And now down the ice it goes for Case. Case to Turner. Turner's pass for Dubroy. A little bit too hot for him to handle, and now it's back in. Shields chasing after it. Shields battling for possession. Comes away. And now Patterson sends it down into Voodoos territory. Duracolo out to play it behind his net. Down the ice all the way through out of the blue line. And so Hearst has to get the puck back in the neutral zone. McLean. Near side for Case. Case to Dubroy. And that one's going to go for icing against the Voodoos. So a defensive zone draw here for Powassan with 12:20 remaining in the second period.
Duracolo has now had 4 shots against this period, and he's looked sharp on each one. He hasn't looked out of place yet and hasn't had any sort of weakness in his stance or reaction. So I think he's feeling good in there and well underway this period.
Feeling good, playing good, looking good so far for number 31. Case with the puck over near side for McLean. McLean through the neutral zone. You have to think he loves playing against Hearst. You always see him go for a bit of more of a skate against this team. He scored a big goal in the playoffs last year against them in the game that eliminated them. The Hearst Lumberjacks, that is, in Game 6 of the first round. You got to think Hearst remembers that from last year, so there might be some tension should these two teams likely meet in the first round. Case walking in. Takes a shot. That one just blocked and goes wide of the net. That could have been a dangerous opportunity for Powassan. Hearst going the other way. As now it'll be a delayed penalty for the Voodoos. And we'll get a stoppage here. As now Powassan will go down a man again.
That's being called 2 minutes for one ref. Looked like he was calling high sticking. The other looked like he was calling cross checking. So, two each side.
Dawson to Babiak.
Dawson got 2 minutes for high sticking, and Babiak got 2 minutes for cross checking.
Interesting. Only one penalty. There they are. They're both up there now.
It looked like Dawson's was the first call, and the cross check might have came after the whistle.
Dawson, like I said, might be getting a little bit too acquainted with the visitors penalty or the home penalty box here in this game.
Yeah, that's his
third
penalty so far.
Little setting things up behind his net. Not something you want to see, for sure, being the Dawson situation. Now Patrick gains the red line, flips it in. McElhaney goes in after it. Hearst really dominated the 4-on-4 last time, but couldn't get many shots on net. Now the Voodoos have the puck in the Lumberjacks zone. Patrick. And McElhaney. Puck just stuck along the boards. No call coming to blow it dead yet. And now it comes out with Patrick having the puck. Patrick lost it though. And now Little battling for it. Now we have Hearst going the other way with 3 men. Lumberjacks throws the link to Janicki. Takes a shot. Kicked aside by DeRoccolo. Now McElhaney to it. McElhaney up for Patrick. Patrick trying to get around. Now it's Little with some speed. Little walks in, takes the shot. Boylo with the save as the puck's into the corner. Now Patrick battling for it again on the far side corner. Little in there as well, coming for help. He knocks his man to the ice and comes away with the puck. Gets it back out to the point for Thompson. Thompson with the shot blocked. And now Hearst going the other way. 45 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Borzelink with the chance. Try to get around his man, but now it's to Thompson. Thompson through the neutral zone. Chase Thompson walks in, leaves it for McLean. McLean takes the shot, saved by Boylo. Another chance for McLean as he gets around his man. Hearst is just going to clog up the front of the net as they couldn't get another shot with Boylo well out of position. And then the shot does come from the point, and Boylo is back in position now. With 9:59 left in the period, we've reached the midway point, literally this time, as we will have a quick break here and be back with more Voodoos hockey on the other side of this.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Average Joe's Eatery. Average Joe's, where we want your experience here to be a happy one. 3501 Trout Lake Road.
24 seconds remain on the 4-on-4. The Voodoos currently lead 1-0 on a goal by Dylan McElhaney in the first period. Daniel DeRoccolo entering the game here in the second period in net as Patrick Charette has hurt himself. We'll have to find out more about that later. 18-15 also the shots in favor of the Voodoos at this point. Courtney Kenny pleased to be joined by Ben Long. And it's always a good time here at the Sportsplex, even if it's a weird time on a Tuesday.
That 1 hour, man. Like it's only 1 hour. And it's only, they usually play on Wednesdays. Tuesday's not that different than Wednesday.
No.
8's not different than 7. But man, 8 on a Tuesday is weird.
Yeah, it is. 8 on a Tuesday. And it's basically home and straight to bed to go to work the next day. I don't know if I like this. I don't know if I like this.
I know you're going to be up till like 1 or 2 scrolling memes.
I went to bed at 10:30 last night.
Did you?
I was beyond myself. I
that is impressive.
And I woke up at 6:30 because I screwed up my sleep schedule. And I'm not an early morning person, so. Schillinglaw with the puck as we're back underway here. Gets out of his zone with Thompson right behind him. Schillinglaw with the puck. Gets it back to the point. They shoot, they score. As Schillinglaw tips it past DeRoccolo. And that ties the game at 1 on Schillinglaw's 10th of the season.
That really was just a smart play by Hearst to get the puck. He walked the line and just kind of threw it towards the net. I couldn't even really tell whether it got tipped along the way or not, but I don't think DeRoccolo had a clear view of it for sure. And, as a hockey play, that's what you want to be doing. It's not the most beautiful goal, but it ties the game up, and that's what counts, right?
They don't ask how, they ask how many. That's for sure. And right now we got 2 goals in this game, 1 for each side. As we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Puck down the ice. Robinson with speed into Voodoos territory. Gets it around behind the net. And now the puck on the far side half wall. Tied up. Comes away with it. It was Jackson Smith. Gets it down the ice for Dubroy. Dubroy flips it down and now chasing after his Rive. However, that will go for icing in favor of the Lumberjacks as the puck is all the way back down into Voodoos territory.
And that's one thing that you start to see as you get to higher levels of hockey. More awareness of that red line when you're moving the puck down. And we've seen a lot more icings tonight than I'm used to seeing at these games.
There was one game that Harrison and I did with Espinola where it was almost every play Espinola was icing the puck, icing the puck, icing the puck. It was like, okay.
They're notorious for that stretch pass that we were talking about earlier, though.
Puck back into Voodoos territory. Lumberjacks with it. They're giving the credit to Patterson here for the goal. So if that's the case, this is 36th of the season. I believe it looked like Schillinglaw that had the puck, though. As now another chance saved by Duraclo as the puck squeaks out. And Hearst now with some momentum after scoring that tying goal. Patterson flips the puck right back in. Near side Como with it. Goes back as they're just content to keep cycling the puck along the same 10 feet of the wall, it feels like. As now finally a pass goes back to the blue line and out of the zone. Audris loses it to McElhaney. McElhaney dipsy doodles in. McElhaney was looking out front for Patrick. Oh my goodness, that was a 2-on-1 developing for Hearst. 3-on-1 make that, and now another chance turned aside by Duraclo as they couldn't really get a good chance in. McElhaney had worked his magic in and then looked back for Patrick, and the puck was just behind him. What a great chance it would have been for Powassan on that play. As the Pittsburgh connection nearly connected on that one. That's going to be a delayed penalty against McElhaney now. He's not very happy about that call. Trudell back to the point. Takes the shot. It's blocked by Powassan, knocked back in. And now we'll get a stoppage here as it'll be Patrick who touches the puck. Talk about butterfly effect. If they would have put the puck in the net, McElhaney wouldn't be going to the box right now.
No, but that was, that hit was pretty square on the numbers. And those are just those, you can't do those hits. And he may not be happy about being in the box, but if you do the crime, you get the time.
McElhaney will sit for 2 minutes or less, it looks like. 7:30 left in this second period, all knotted up at one apiece now. Little gets to the blue line, knocks the puck out of the zone. And now Hearst will have to reset again. Good chance walking in. Good stop there by Shields to knock his man off the puck, although he took the brunt of the hit. Now it's McLean with it. McLean going for Case. Case knocks the puck around the end wall, but it's kept in by Hearst. Going for a skate. Gorzelink back across ice. Robinson with the puck. Robinson back to the point. Now back to Boucher. Boucher with a shot. That one's blocked by Powassan. Another chance on Duraclo. Stops it. And then a late whack, although the whistle had yet to blow, to the referee's credit. But a late whack on Duraclo musters a response by the Voodoos. And now it looks like
he's getting 2 minutes for the slash on Duraclo.
Yeah.
Which McLean was all over that as soon as he saw that happen, and that's what you want your guys to do, stand up for your goalie like that. And they didn't cross the line and get another penalty, so they're back to even for the next minute 24, and then they have a power play for 36 seconds after that.
Damien Bourdon Lemoyne in the box. As now Russo comes in for the draw on the far side. One back to Smith. Smith to the point for Case. Case walks to the front of the net. Oh, it was tipped by Russo, but it went just wide. McLean battling to keep the puck in. He does. As now Smith's taken down behind the play. Now Smith walking in, tried to get the puck to the front of the net. Just rolled off his stick, and I misspoke, sorry. Smith knocked down, not behind the play, but on the puck.
Yeah. That was a similar looking hit to the one that got the penalty just a minute ago, and I heard some shouting from, I don't know whether it's the peanut gallery or the bench, but someone was looking for a penalty there that wasn't coming.
Well, I looked at Peter Goulet when it happened because I thought the same, and he was looking right at the referee. I don't know if he was the one that shouted, but he was certainly looking at the referee for sure. Good stick there by Wraith Smith, keeps the puck in the zone. Now Janicki with it. Down the ice, going Schillinglaw to the near side of Janicki, takes the shot. That one hit a body and goes wide. Now Wraith Smith with a good stick, knocks the puck off of the Lumber Kings player, and now it's down the ice into Lumber Kings territory, but Hearst regroups. Schillinglaw right back in. Duraclo stops that. Schillinglaw with the puck. He almost had a wide open player if he would have been able to get to it quicker out front of the net. Now Jackson Smith with it again. Down the ice, Turner walking in. Shields goes around behind the net. Looks out front. He had a streaking Little, and Little with a good chance. Now Smith tried to bank it home. And that one's stopped by Boyle, who's really stood his ground here in the second period.
He's looked really sharp, especially these last few plays. Powassan's had a couple really neat little chances on him. And so far in this game, to be 20 shots against and only 1 goal allowed. His numbers are looking pretty good out of that.
He is indeed. As 10 seconds remain on the 4-on-4, and then the Voodoos get a quick power play. Shields lost the draw, however, as now it's sent down the ice by Hearst, and that should have the legs for icing, and it does. So with 1 second left, the Voodoos will have the start of their power play in the Lumberjacks zone.
You know, you almost wish that they would have had an extra 1 second on that puck going down there so they could start with the 5 on the ice. But they're going to have a man jump out of the box. And
as we are back to the power play, and now Hearst can legally dump the puck down the ice, and they do. Rockalo out to play it. Gets it back to Patrick. Now to Little. Little goes for a bit of a skate. Gets around his man Boucher into the near side corner. And then his pass back for Thompson misses him. And that should kill what's left of this mini power play here as Rockalo is out to play it. It was off a skate of the Hearst forechecker. And that could have been dangerous. As now Shields tried to get it past the neutral zone and he couldn't. McMackling tried to bank it in. Now he has the puck. Goes cross ice for Patrick as we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Patrick plays the puck in deep. Thompson going after it with Boucher. Boucher plays it behind him. 4:40 remaining in the second period. We're all knotted up at 1. Now Schillinglaw through the neutral zone. Banks it off the end wall. It comes in for Duraculo. Duraculo tried to play it. A stick knocked out of his hand as he went to go try to cover it. Battling for it behind the net now. McLean with it. Up for Duguay. Duguay fanned on the puck. And it's back for Case. Now Case goes for a skate. Case walks in, takes a shot. Boilo. Big rebound there. Didn't see where it went at first. And Hearst recoups. Como. The other way was looking for cross ice for Patterson. Patterson wasn't quite there though. And now the puck on the far side in the corner. Battling for it. Comes away with it. Is Turner. Turner looks out front, was looking for Duguay. That puck was through his legs and wasn't on the tape. Now going the other way again, Hearst. Sturge knocked out that play, I should say. And now the puck knocked right back in by the Lumberjacks. Sturge down the ice, finds Rive. Rive gets a stick to it, so no icing here. As the puck played behind the Lumberjacks net. Hay with the puck. Back for Shields. And now the Voodoos get it back in for Dubroy. Dubroy goes to take the shot. He missed near side. And the puck all the way back down to Voodoos territory as it hit the glass and ran down the ice. Sturge up the ice quickly for Dubroy. Dubroy gets a stick on it and sends it in deep. And now Rive battling for it with Smith. Wraith Smith comes in, got the puck knocked off his stick. And now Janicki with it. Bit of a foot race here as it rolls in on Duraculo. Hay was in on that one tight. And he's just going to let it roll right to him and cover it up.
There's been at least a few plays where the puck's just slowly rolling towards Duraculo. And there's been a Lumberjack in hot pursuit of the play. He lost the stick behind the net a couple shifts ago because of that, and there was that one there where it was slowly getting to him. That's not a usual thing to see that so commonly.
Little sends the puck down the ice. That should go for icing. It does, as Janicki is going to be the first one back. So we'll get another offensive zone draw for the Lumberjacks.
And that's one thing I want to see. I'd like to see a little bit smoother out of Powassan is transitions out of their zone through the neutral zone with control of the puck.
Little wills the puck down the ice. Now Wraith Smith comes in with it. Good chance here for Rotundo. He's knocked off the puck and knocked down by Janicki. As now he holds on to Janicki's stick, and Janicki had to shake him off of his stick on that one. Hearst with the puck once again. Robinson near side. Goes cross ice. Boucher couldn't hold that as it now comes up to the neutral zone and sent down the ice. But Ricci with it. Ricci nearly loses the handle of it. And he does get it down the ice for Dawson. Dawson can't get it past the Hearst Lumberjacks bench at first, and now they finally do. Smith tried to walk past his man, but it was knocked away from him. Now Kalen with it. Kalen knocked down hard by Little. As now Robinson gets it back to Kalen. Good one-touch pass there for Schillinglaw. And the puck just put out, or stopped by Duraclo. Back for Boucher. Boucher takes another shot. That one's turned, or misses the net entirely. Now behind the net, Schillinglaw with possession, looked out front. He nearly had his man, but a puck hopped over his stick. And now Boucher leaves it at the blue line. Goes cross ice. Boswell with a quick shot. Knocked out front. Duraclo made the stop in tight. And now there's a chance just nearly knocked in, as that one is going to go for a tripping call.
That was from that Alex Little play where he went out to make that hit on Kalen. Kalen stepped aside, and Little's foot was just out a little bit too much and took him down.
1:09 left here as the Voodoos now have to kill off another penalty.
With their strongest killer in the box.
Yeah, that's for sure. Shields in for the draw against Como. And the Voodoos win it and send it all the way down the ice as Boileau's out to play it. Russo coming in hot, made Boileau make a quick play. As now it's to Patterson. Patterson to Janiki. Janiki over for Patterson again. Patterson gains the zone, gives it to Como. Patterson now behind the goal line, lost it to McLean. Now behind the net. Back out front, Janiki takes a shot. Duraclo with the save. And with 34.8 seconds, we'll get another face-off here.
Powassan's doing a good job of keeping them to the outside and keeping that shot lane clear for Duraclo to see it coming in. But I'd like to see them take less of these penalties so they don't have to be playing a good penalty kill all game long.
Mark 25 left on the power play. That should stretch into the third period if the Voodoos are able to kill it. Good block there by Russo. As now Russo tries to get to the loose puck and knock it out of the zone. And now it does come out thanks to the Lumberjacks. Como flipping it back in. Boswell with the puck. Goes for a skate behind the net. Stops up. Now on the near side half wall. Looks out front to the middle of the ice. Janiki with the shot. Good block there by Russo. And that'll knock the puck out of the zone and kill off the remaining time. As after 40 minutes of play, it's 1-1 Powassan versus Hearst. As it seems like there's a bit of hot heads here on the Hearst bench. I wonder what happened there, but we missed that. So we'll have to see what happens here in the third period. Ben, before we go, your final thoughts here on the second period.
I think discipline might be the name of this game. If Powassan can keep out of the penalty box and play strong, they have a chance. If they keep putting themselves shorthanded, it's going to be a tough third period, I think.
Well, we'll have to see what happens if they're able to nip that in the bud a little bit moving forward. But for now, we'll take a quick break and we'll be back with more hockey after the second intermission.
Average Joe's Eatery and Patio Bar is North Bay's only year-round lakefront restaurant. On the shores of beautiful Trout Lake, we have been serving delicious food and stunning views since 1999. Indulge in one of our delicious menu items or simply sit with a cocktail in hand and watch the beauty of Trout Lake before your eyes. Check us out online at averagejoes.net or visit us in person at 3501 Trout Lake Road, North Bay.
Hey there, I'm Mike the Financial Advisor. When you strip it down to its core and you take away all the industry jargon, I help people solve financial concerns. So if you're concerned that you'll never save enough to retire comfortably, or that your kid is going to graduate post-secondary $40,000 in debt, or maybe even that life is going to take a really unfortunate sideways turn and somebody is going to have to open a GoFundMe page for you and your family, I can help you prevent all of those things from happening. If you want to see how, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Just do a search for Mike the Financial Advisor. You should find me.
You rely on your vehicle to take you to the places that matter most to you. So bring your vehicle to the team you can rely on to keep it running at its best. Dave's Automotive Services. Whether you're getting your car or truck ready for the season with a tire change, making sure you're safe on the road with an inspection and certification, or doing your due diligence to keep your vehicle in tip-top shape with regular maintenance, Dave's Automotive Services has you covered. Expert troubleshooting, quality repairs, and time-efficient labor are the 3 stars of service you can expect when you bring your car or truck to Dave's Automotive Services at 411 Airport Road. Call 705-478-5544 and book your appointment today. Meals are a special time for families to gather, share their day, and spend quality time together. Those dinners are made extra special when you add tropical produce found in the markets and grocery stores that carry La Huerta imports. La Huerta knows the importance of family, so they know which quality products make the best quality meals for your customers, whether it be Mexican Hass avocados, Brazilian figs, Ecuadorian red dragon fruit, or something just as exotic and special. To get your supply of the best tropical produce at competitive prices with brands buyers trust, contact La Huerta Imports at 705-752-1478.
Barry!
Huh?
I told you not to be scaring the customers.
Hey, Barry, come on in for a bite. And bring Brianna with you.
For only 2 minutes up the hill, where you're only a stranger once.
Ready to embark on an electrifying adventure? Look no further than the Mitsubishi Outlander, available in gas or PHEV, the SUV that redefines excellence. Recently awarded the best midsize utility vehicle in Canada for 2023 by AJAC. This bold and sophisticated SUV delivers advanced performance, safety, and tech, plus peace of mind with its standard super all-wheel control and the best warranty in the business. With red-hot deals and plenty in stock, your award-winning drive starts with the Mitsubishi Outlander.
And we welcome you back inside the Powassan Sportsplex here for maybe the final frame, maybe not. We're not too sure because this game's already gone late enough thanks to it starting at 8. Why not go to overtime, right? It's 1-1 between the Powassan Voodoos and the Hearst Lumberjacks. I'm Courtney Kenny. Pleased to be joined alongside Ben Long. And you know what? I got to give him credit. He's spending a very special day here doing what he does, starting hockey late at 8 o'clock. It's Mike Brown's birthday, our camera operator. Happy birthday, Mike.
Happy birthday, Mike.
You got to be like, how many games have we done this year? Bro, a lot of games. Mike's got to be like well over 60 now.
Yeah,
that's okay.
It's been many a birthdays for Mike.
He's like, I hate you guys so much. That's okay, Mike. We
hate us too.
We'll still celebrate your birthday. That's where I was going with that. But hey, sure. Anyways, the Voodoos will look to kill off 51 seconds remaining of a penalty here to start the third. Shots on goals 23-21 in favor of the Lumberjacks. And that second period really felt like the Voodoos had something cooking until about the midway point when Hearst took over again or started to push back and it became a little bit more even. And then the Lumberjacks, of course, getting the equalizing goal, Ben.
Yeah, it was just a really nice play that they, a real hockey play. It wasn't too beautiful. It wasn't anything like that, but it was a shot, and I think it was a tip in front because, who was it? You had said that you thought someone had the goal. It was Schillinglaw that you thought had the shot, and I'm sure he had the shot from the point, and maybe Patterson just tipped it on the way in, but he was giving credit for the goal, and maybe that's why he has so many on the year. He just keeps getting credit for them.
Not to take away from him, he is our player to watch.
And he's looked good out there a lot of points, so I wouldn't doubt if he hadn't got a stick on that puck on the way in.
Yeah, he's looked pretty good for the Lumberjacks, especially on the power play, which again they'll have another 51-second one here as the two teams come back out to the ice. The Lumberjacks in their Philadelphia Flyers-inspired attire. Although, like I've said many times whenever I see this team here, they're owned by Claude Giroux, so I get why they went with the Flyers attire. I don't know why they didn't change to, Senators colors, but that's just me.
When he bought the team, was he still with the Flyers?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, obviously, I don't think they're going to change their branding just because he's spending a couple years somewhere else. He's pretty much, aside from the last few years, he's been a lifelong Flyer.
Yeah. But, I would just feel guilty going back to watch my team that I own wear colors of a team elsewhere. Claude Giroux always struck me as, the ultimate, Flyer, though, because not only was he a great player for Philadelphia, but his hair really matched the jerseys.
Yeah.
And his beard.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. He's like, I'm going to retire soon, but my hair's going to got to last matching these jerseys.
I'm going to retire and go win a cup with the Ottawa Senators.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I don't know what the problem is with Ottawa. They have so much talent in the world, and they just can never put it together. But that's a story for another time.
It's the Ontario curse.
Yeah, it must be. As we're back underway here for the third period, the Lumberjacks in their aforementioned Flyers jerseys are going left to right in this period. The Voodoos in their home whites are going right to left as quickly shorthanded. They're hemming the puck into the Lumberjack zone, but now Hearst going the other way. And Kalen got to the puck. However, McLean got to the loose puck, couldn't get it out, as now it's back in for Kalen. Kalen going cross ice, tried to shovel the puck in behind DeRoccolo, and the goaltender said no, so the puck's back down the ice for Hearst into their zone with 15 seconds remaining on the power play. Hearst getting it out of their zone. Good stick there by Case to break that one up. And now 5 seconds left. Through the neutral zone goes Hearst. Gorzelink with a good chance. Turned aside. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Chase Thompson with the puck. Going cross ice for Turner. Turner had a step, and he just couldn't get around the defender. Good play by Boucher. Now to Sturge. Sturge in the neutral zone. Couldn't quite get it into Hearst territory, but he still has it, as now he just dumps the puck in on Boileau. Boileau played it off for his defenseman off the bounce. Now a good chance here for Turner as he's in on the puck, stealing it. Tried to go up front to find Thompson. And now Hearst going the other way. Sent in, that'll go for offside. And we'll get a stoppage here with 18:28, the time remaining in the third.
Turner was nearly the beneficiary there of a overzealous Zamboni man, I think. The ice is still wet down there in the Lumberjacks end, and I can see still a little bit in the Voodoos end as well. And the puck just kind of got stuck beside the net there as the defenseman overskated it. And I'm surprised that they let the opening faceoff go while the ice is still so puddly.
Well, they were late getting off the ice with the Zamboni. Like, there's about 4 minutes left on the clock before they were able to get off the ice, and wasn't nearly enough time to let it dry. Battling for it. Como lost it to Ricci. Now the puck back to the point for Janicki. Janicki with the shot. That one's high and knocked back towards the net as it hit off the glass. Little flips it to the near side half wall. DuBroy sends the puck down the ice. Now Rive and Janicki in a foot race for it. Janicki stops up, throws a hit, gains the puck, and he's going down the ice. The captain of the Lumberjacks stops up, tried to get the puck in back to the point. Now it is back in there for Boswell. However, the puck does come out as Schillinglaw couldn't hold it in. McLean with the puck now behind the net. McLean through the neutral zone, looks for a lane to skate. He finds it, gets into the half wall. Now he goes behind the net. The big defender lost the puck though as Duguay's in there now. McLean tried to stop it up, but going the other way is Hearst. Case lost it, and over skating it was a Hearst player, and Duguay just got the puck back down into Hearst territory. Schillinglaw off the boards, flips that one in, and that'll go for icing as it missed his intended target. So we'll get a stoppage here with 16:58 left in the third.
There's been a couple weird bounces of the puck here, and that was a weird one off the boards.
Carson Ricci is his birthday today. I missed the second one, but it must be Mike Brown's birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday Mike Brown and Carson Ricci.
Also Dallin Wakely's birthday, the North Bay Battalion.
Yeah, there's a couple big birthdays for them this week.
Couple for sure. Puck behind the net. Hearst slowing things down a little bit. Now through the neutral zone they go. Gaining it in deep. It's Trudell battling for it. And now the puck is covered up, so we'll get a stoppage here with 16:25 left in the third period.
The other big birthday, of course, for the North Bay Battalion was Dom DiVincentis, who won goaltender of the month last month, taking back his spot from being goaltender of the year last year. And he's sort of off to a not as strong start as maybe we were hoping for, but he's really come back to form. And DeRoccolo, who stepped into this game for Charette, has really stepped into his form as well. He's 1 goal on the 13 shots he's faced.
Yeah, he's looked great since coming in unexpectedly. Thompson stopped up, couldn't get the puck though, in the neutral zone. Now it's to Little. Little Sends it back to the blue line. It's out, so that is a delayed offside, but now Ricci gets the puck out through the neutral zone. Dipsy Doodle himself into submission as the puck now through into the Voodoos territory. Ricci's stick also on the ice. As he's just going to go off for a change as the puck's up for Thompson. McElhaney going to be first in on this one. Leaves it out front for Thompson. Couldn't find him. Now McLean walking in. McLean heads to the net. Takes a shot. Side chance there for Patrick. He couldn't bury it as Boileau had gone the other way. And now Boileau looks to be injured here. So we'll have to see. Hopefully he's able to get back into this one. You never want to see someone get injured on a play there. As the big defender McLean, as he looks to be getting up now. McLean had cut towards the net and took Boileau with him, and then the puck was loose right there for Patrick, but he couldn't bang it home.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what happened to Boileau there. It almost looked like something like just in his moving across, he got hurt a little bit, but it didn't look like anything too seriously, and I just saw him give a thumbs up to the bench, so he should be good moving forward here. The refs gathered and talked for a second, but it doesn't look like they're calling anything there at face-off outside the zone.
Might have just been a moment to let the goalie assess himself. As, again, the goaltender are a little bit shaken up on that play, but good to see him stay in. Boileau. As now Boucher with the puck in his own zone. Boucher stops up behind his net. Going the other way, Robinson leaves it back for Boucher. Cross ice. Through the neutral zone, that's going to be a delayed tripping call against the Voodoos. As that was indeed a trip, but the Voodoos might need to calm themselves down here. You talked about discipline, Ben. And that's a penalty you can't take.
Yeah, now that one was sort of a weak call. That Case's stick was in there, but I don't know if the stick actually made contact with the player. He just kind of reached in for the puck, and then the guy fell. I don't know if I can blame him too much, but again, 2 minutes in the box is 2 minutes in the box, and you can't be giving the Lumberjacks those chances.
Shields looking to come in for the draw against Patterson. The Voodoos have had a great penalty kill this game, but at some point, you got to think the number's going to turn the other way, and Hearst might have a solid chance here on the man advantage. Little with a good stick knocks that one out of the zone. Janicki gets to it first, though, as now near side to Boswell. Boswell leaves it for Schillinglaw. Schillinglaw in deep for Boswell. Boswell back to the point for Janicki. Janicki with the shot, and that one's blocked by Little. Back in on the far side corner. Janicki. Back in. Como takes a shot. That one missed the net. And the puck's going to go all the way down the ice as it hit the glass, and it's out. And we've seen that here a lot of the Sportsplex. You miss the net and hit the glass, the puck could very well end up in your own end pretty quick.
It does seem to travel around here a lot quicker than other rinks.
Probably helps that this rink is a little bit smaller, but for sure. Little sends the puck right back in. Boileau had to stop up the bobbling puck. And now he's ready to play it as he leaves it almost. Russo got some ideas on that one, but he ends up playing it back to his men. Janicki from his own zone. Up for Robinson. Robinson dumps it in. Sturge chasing after it. It gets to Patrick. Patrick looking to create some offense here. It's to McLean. McLean a 2-on-1 for the Voodoos. McLean tried to pass it across, but a good stick by Janicki stops that one. 30 seconds left on the man advantage. Vayu loses it. Now it's Russo in. Russo walks in. Russo, dipsy doodles. He couldn't make it as a big save by Boileau. Stop that one. And keeps it 1-1. Now going the other way. Puck in on Duracolo. And he's just going to cover things up and settle things down as Russo. Absolutely great save by Boileau.
With so much shorthanded time out there today, I'm thinking back to yesteryear and how much I enjoyed seeing Liam Service out there on the penalty kill last year. Just so many great chances, and Russo had a nice little flash of that where he had a little breakaway there.
Liam Service, couple of shorthanded goals last year. He always left Service with a smile, that's for sure. Liam Service not forgotten around these parts. Boucher takes a shot. Big block by Ricci off the shin pad. And now Little battling for it on the far side. We're back to 5-on-5. I might as well just say that at that point. Turner with the puck in the Lumberjack zone. Leaves it up for Shields. Shields lost the puck, and Down the ice it goes for Ricci to chase after, but that'll go for icing as we're 6:57 played here in this third period, 13:03 left. Shots are dead even, 24 apiece.
And you got to think that at this point, Powassan's really wanting to turn a little heat on and get some more solid shots going. Like I said, a few breaks with some shots on net there, but no real sustained pressure. They haven't held too much pressure in a little while, so they want to get that going.
Jackson Smith's shot, a diving turner as he was knocked down, nearly knocked it towards the net, but it never got in on Boilo. Now Vayu with the puck. Back to the point, sent back in, gloved down by DeRoccolo, who's been nothing but calm, cool, and collected since he joined the game at the start of the second period.
He has been really solid all the way through, and I think one thing that really worked in his favor was when he came in, the Voodoos really took pressure to the Lumberjacks and kept the puck outside and let him sort of settle into the game a lot more than potentially could have.
Voodoos looking for a call on the face off, but nothing coming as now Wraith Smith's out there with McLean. McLean up the ice for Caleb Dawson. Dawson out there cross ice was looking for Rotundo, but had the puck knocked away by Schillinglaw. Now Rotundo battling with Schillinglaw. Rotundo and Schillinglaw. Rotundo looks like Schillinglaw's shadow out there. There's now the puck behind the net. A couple of bodies behind the net as well. Going the other way, Hearst. Smith tried to poke the puck away, and now McDonald gets to it. McDonald leaves it for Babick with the shot. DeRoccolo got a piece of it, and it went to the went to the glass. Now sent down the ice by Powassan, kept up by Schillinglaw. And now a chance with the puck just loose there in the neutral zone. McDonald tried to get a piece of it. Now going back to Ricci. Ricci up the ice for Little. Little gains the zone, flips it in. Janiki with it. And now that'll go offside for the Voodoos as Shields didn't get the memo. So we'll get a stoppage here.
That was Dubroy who was in on that and didn't see that the offside was being called, so he stayed in on it, and the puck's going all the way back down to the Voodoos' end.
A rare play you don't see too often.
No, it's not something you want to see a whole lot if it's coming against you, and I'm sure the Lumberjacks are happy for the chance.
Puck went off the draw right towards the net, but it missed entirely. And now, the puck out front, Shields with it. Shields to Dubroy. Dubroy couldn't really get a stick on it, so Shields has to pick it back up behind his net. Shields for Rive. Rive looked to go cross ice for Little. He finds him. And then a player coming off the bench, that's Vayu, is able to get to it. Vayu walking in. Stops up, sends it back behind the net. As now the puck is stuck on the back of the net. However, it does come away for Jackson Smith. Rive to Smith. Smith behind his net, chips it along for Little. Little back for Smith. Or rather Ricci, I should say. Over for Little. Little up the ice for Dubroy. Now Dubroy with the shot, kick saved by Boilo. As that was a dangerous chance there for the speedy forward, number 21, Caden Dubroy. Thompson, the forechecker there, but it gets to Gorzeling. Picked off by McElhaney. McElhaney looking up ice for Thompson. Thompson skates the puck in. It nearly bounced in off his shin towards the net, but now it's back for Patrick at his blue line. Patrick, his pass up ice, picked off. Good chance there, blocked aside by DeRoccolo. Now batted back to the point. 10 minutes left here in this third period. We're all knotted up at one apiece. And it gets to McElhaney. McElhaney looking up ice for Patrick. And the puck is knocked away from him. Now, excuse me, to Sturge. Out front. Finds Ryan Patrick. Patrick chips the puck down the ice. McElhaney, a forechecker there, but it's knocked away from him. Patterson. To Ryan Patrick. Patrick flips it in, chasing after it as he's held up by Patterson. Puck stop behind the Lumberjacks net. And going for a skate with it is Hearst. Como walks in, takes a shot well over the net. Now Duguay chasing after it. Puck comes across for McElhaney. McElhaney down the ice looking for Duguay. Duguay couldn't get the handle on that. Now for Case. Case nearly gave that one away. And the puck sent down the ice, but not very far, as it's still in the neutral zone. Duguay with a good chance now as he chips the puck in. Schillinglaw gets to it with Duguay right on him. And the puck comes back out. 8:45 left here in the third period. Ricci with the puck. Sends it in. It's off a stick of Schillinglaw. And now Boswell with it. To Robinson as he gains the zone. Robinson throws it towards the net. DeRoccolo stops that. Turner with possession. Gains the zone of Hearst. Turner back for Smith. Smith turns and fires. Sharp angle. Stopped there by the goaltender Boylo, and that'll bring us to a mid-period break. And we'll be back with more action here as this one is still knotted up at 1. Don't go anywhere just yet.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Average Joe's Eatery. Average Joe's, where we want your experience here to be a happy one. 3501 Trout Lake Road.
Tonight's 3 Stars is brought to you by Dave's Automotive Services, 411 Airport Road in North Bay. Expert troubleshooting, quality repairs, and time-efficient labor are the 3 stars of service you can expect from Dave's.
Courtney Kenny, pleased to be joined by Ben Long, cameraman Mike, our intern Cassie Millen, and Harrison from the Garrison, who's bringing us all great content down on social media, getting us all the stories, getting a different angle from the angle than we see things up here. Always fun looking at those after the game.
It is. I really enjoy once we brought Harrison on and some of the other guys around, our social media game's really gone up a lot from when it was just us old farts running the show around here. And as I made a comment in the intermission, you said, that's exactly why you don't do the social media.
That's
and I was
exactly
like, yes, we do not make the oldest guy on our team do social media.
Well, the funny thing about that is, like I said, with Harrison doing a great job with social media, and I've had to do a couple of socials too. But I go back to the Grandpa Abe Simpson quote, "I used to be with it, then they changed what it is." And that's me. That's basically how I feel about X too, where it's like Twitter used to be the thing and now it's X and everyone's like, oh, no thanks. But they were all on it today. Everybody was on X today looking at the Facebook and Instagram shutdown. So
I was good at social media when MySpace was the thing.
Everyone thought they were cool on MySpace. There's a good chance here for the Lumberjacks. Sharp angle shot, stopped by DeRoccolo as he bats the puck away. Now Rotundo looking to go the other way. Rotundo gains the red line, flips it in cross ice. Boylo tried to whack at it, but he missed. Now Moore with the puck. Moore flips the puck out of his own zone. Dawson gets to it at the red line, flips it back in, goes for a quick change. Janicki with the puck. Aims the blue line. Gets a sharp angle shot away. It missed the net though, however. Now it's back to the point. Another chance kicked aside by DeRoccolo. Hearst with numbers. Looking out front, they were looking for Hay. And now going the other way is Rive. Rive chips the puck in, chasing after it. Shields there as well. But the puck gets away from him. Hearst turns and goes the other way. Hay flips the puck in. McLean gets to it. McLean couldn't get away from the Hearst players though, as now puck stuck behind the net. Battling for it with Case in there. Hearst with possession, gets it back to Patrick. Patrick from McLean. McLean back to Ryan Patrick. Patrick up the ice for Rive. Rive leaves it, was looking for Case. He couldn't quite corral it. Now McLean back for Patrick. Patrick, his pass up the ice, hit off his shin pad and skate and goes down the ice. Now McLean couldn't handle the pass from Case. And the puck is back to Hearst. Up the ice quickly, Patrick has it. Patrick flips it in. Thompson chasing after it. Hearst with possession. Tried to get out of the zone. They couldn't, as a good keep in there by Thompson. However, it does come out momentarily afterwards. Kalen has the puck, going for a skate. Stops up, leaves it for Trudell. Trudell Goes around behind his net. Battling for it. The puck comes loose. McElhaney had his stick held by Kalen. No call coming, however, as the puck goes out of play with 5:46 left in the third period.
One thing that both teams have been particularly good at is keeping active sticks and getting their feet and legs in the way of passes across, and it stopped both teams from having too much necessarily good possession, where a few times there the Lumberjacks had some good control in the Voodoos' end, but passes would be off sticks and off legs, and puck goes the other way.
Speaking of the other way, Little overskated the puck in the Lumberjacks zone. Shields also in there as well. Now Little's going to get to it behind the net. Little looking for his options as he brings it to the near side corner. Just decides to flip back around behind the net to Turner. Turner threw it in, sharp angle, another chance. Little tried to shovel it on net, but he couldn't quite find the target. Russo with it, loses it. Bayou now walking in. Bayou walks in, takes a shot. DeRoccolo makes the save. And the puck was loose for a moment, so no call was there on the freezing of the puck, but they finally get to it, and the Voodoos are able to keep the puck out of the net.
That was a real dangerous chance. That one little bobble by Russo gave a really good opportunity the other way, and that rebound just didn't seem to want to settle down for DeRoccolo, but eventually he managed to wrangle it.
Robinson with the in for the draw against Thompson, and it sits there for the Lumberjacks. Robinson in the near side corner, battling with Smith, gets it back to Thompson. Thompson behind his net, up the ice for Sturge. Sturge with a burst of speed, gains the red line, dumps the puck in. McElhaney goes after it. Now it's for Patrick. Oh, he could have walked out there, but a good defensive play by Hearst against that. Thompson overskates the puck. He's still able to keep it in, throws it towards the net, and that one goes wide. Now McElhaney sends it in for Patrick. Patrick just tries to send it back around behind him. Thompson got to it, but he wasn't able to do too much with it, as now a hand pass against the Voodoos, but it's still called down. I would have thought that Hearst touched that one. Maybe it's offside, but either way, I thought Hearst touched the puck in their zone.
Yeah, it was sort of in close to sticks, and I'm not sure. I agree with you. I don't think Powassan actually touched that one to have it whistled down, but the ref saw something different.
4:26 left here, still knotted up at one apiece. Ray Smith wins it back to Dawson. Dawson just turns around and fires it back into Hearst territory. Down the ice for McLean. McLean in his own zone, stops up, goes cross ice for Case. Case goes for a skate, gains the red line, flips it in, throws a hit. Janiki out to play the puck. And now Ray Smith comes in with some burst of speed to try and steal the puck. Rotundo throws a hit on the far side. And Smith couldn't keep it in, as they claim that's offside. Now Hearst slowly setting up in their own zone. Smith in on the forecheck. They get around him. As the puck's into Voodoos territory, Little knocks it down the ice. But Hearst once again with possession. Rive for Little. Little had the puck hop off his stick. Just couldn't quite settle it down. Now Hearst, if they're quick, 2-on-1. Chance on the backhand, cross ice. Good save by DeRoccolo. Oh my goodness, Daniel DeRoccolo on the pass back made a humongous save there to keep this one knotted at one.
That stretching that leg across is always an impressive play to me. As a not so flexible goalie, being able to get down in that near splits position and get that pad across to make that save is, at such a timely moment, is a huge thing for DeRoccolo today.
Highlight reel worthy indeed for Daniel DeRoccolo. As Hearst sends the puck right back in, DeRoccolo out to play it. Shields. You can't say that DeRoccolo or Boylo haven't done their part here in this game.
No, they both look fantastic.
Coming in, Bayou stops up at the half wall, gives it away to Shields though, but Shields promptly gives it right back. Kept in by Hearst, however, they couldn't keep the puck in that time. And now Turner couldn't quite get it to settle down as Dubroy tries to fan the puck back in. Now back through the neutral zone. Turner battling for it behind his net. 2.5 minutes here left in this third period at one apiece again. Big save again by DeRoccolo. Moments ago, he just kicked out the pad and made another one. Hit there from behind by Turner. No call coming on that one, as maybe the referees have put their whistles away. As the puck is still down on the other side, they finally blow it down on a hand pass. And now a Hearst player gets up and throws the Voodoo stick to the center ice.
That was a hit from behind, but it was also a very last-minute turn away from a hit by the Lumberjacks player. So I can see, you know, as much as the moment of the hit looked bad, I could see why a ref wouldn't make that call, because the hit was already being committed to. He spun around to protect the puck and just ended up getting the brunt of the hit that way.
We're back underway. Thompson gets it down the ice. Patrick pushes the puck in. Comes back out to the point for Little. Little walks the line, stops, takes a shot, stopped by Boylo. Is now a body down on the ice for Hearst. Robinson throws the puck towards the net. Blocked there by Little. McElhaney, his pass out front. Tried to find a man. Now Robinson, another chance cross ice, as they nearly put that one in on a wide open net. And they just barely missed, as Patrick trying to chase after it, hits the linesman. Ricci looking down for Patrick, and that'll go for icing. Now with 1:31 left, Hearst will get another offensive zone draw with a chance to set up.
With some significant players out for injury and suspension right now, I know the Voodoos have some odd line combinations, but I'm really missing the Thompson-Smith combination, especially when they get to play with Dubreuil on their line. That's always a dangerous combination that I'm missing seeing right now.
Yeah, they've really scrambled up the lines lately, and we went up north, it was great success, and then coming back home, it's been a little bit more mixed, but we'll have to see what continues here towards the end of the season, as we're only a few games out from the end of the season. Only a couple more home games after this, too. 2 more to be exact. Next one coming on Friday against French River. Hearst with it. Schillinglaw throws the puck towards the net, chipped onto net. However, it's turned aside by DeRoccolo when we're into the final minute. Schillinglaw lost it, and now McElhaney gets to the red line, throws it towards the Lumberjack zone, but it's blocked by Janicki. Case gets to it. Case in his own zone. Stopping up. Case leaves it. Shields picks it up. Gains the blue line. Now the red line. As Shields has to skate right towards the bench. He looks like he's in a world of hurt. And now Como takes a shot, just missed wide. Shields' glove still on the ice as it's another save made by DeRoccolo. Shields looked to get hit with the stick or something.
That was a vicious slash right on Shields' arm. And I'm really surprised there was not a call being made on that play. That was pretty obvious. And the refs are talking right now at center ice, because I don't know if maybe one of them saw something from the back or. But 19 seconds left. As you alluded to, we might not be in for the last frame, and this that we're in right now may not be the last frame.
32-29 are the shots in favor of Hearst.
Oh, it looks like we may be getting a call.
Well, Adam Morell's over to talk with the Lumberjacks bench. They were just over. Yeah, they opened up the door. Shields is not. He's been crumpled down in pain. I missed the actual slash. I just saw the glove and the stick go off.
Yeah, no, I saw it. It was a really solid two-hander right on the arm. That it looked like it was one of those sort of in between the glove and the elbow pad. 5 minutes.
That's what they have on the board initially here. So could be a huge turning point here.
Yeah. I mean, if we got 19 seconds left in the period and then we're going into overtime.
That's pretty much all of overtime.
Yeah.
Wow. What a turn of events here. You hope Tucker Shields is okay. He hasn't moved very far off the bench. He's taking his helmet off now. He's getting attended to, though.
Yeah, still being attended to by the trainers. So in a moment like this, if Shields was at all not injured, he'd be out on the ice.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
he's definitely feeling it right now. Hopefully it's more of a sting and will find his way back out for overtime. But
Well, it certainly stung quite a lot with the way he reacted after it hit him.
yeah,
Because he just dropped the one glove, immediately grabbed his arm, and went back to the bench, hunched over.
yeah.
So we'll have to see. 19.5 seconds left on the clock, tied at 1.
And I'm not sure if they know who to call the penalty on. The box is still empty, and it's still 5 minutes up there.
Well, clearly they saw something enough to make the call.
Yeah. But the linesman may not be paying attention to the number of the jersey.
Yeah, we see someone in there now. I'm going to guess that whoever it is got kicked out. This is the longest 19.5 seconds we've ever had.
I don't know, we've had some pretty long periods of time here. One thing I'll say today is we were really fortunate with our mid-period breaks. All ended up really close to the middle of the period.
That's true.
I remember the one time we got to the...
Like 2 or 3 minutes left.
Less than 2 minutes left. They don't even bother having the break or something like that. 'Cause there's a couple times
they had
where we
made that call, but then they decided, no, they still need to make them. But for a while, it was kind of like, yeah, there's like a minute left.
Yeah.
But the thing about those is sometimes teams use those to set up plays, right? So
Yeah.
that's why they started doing them again. It's another timeout, essentially, right?
Right.
You give them 3 timeouts, and each bench gets 1 on top of that.
I think the other part of it is I know the NOJHL is making a big priority of upping the quality of their broadcasts. And if you're going to try to have broadcasts, you got to have those scheduled breaks. And if broadcasts are having commercials in there, you got to make sure you have them every game. And yeah, I know they have cracked down on a couple incidents that have happened on broadcasts.
Speaking of quality broadcasts, I know this would be a good time for Matt Suckerman would want me to acknowledge. We do have a Patreon if you want to go and help out or help us out, bring us some more quality broadcasts to the front line.
Yeah.
Some more quality podcasts. There won't be an actual frontline podcast this week because, well, usually Tuesday's the day that we record, but here we are at the game, and of course life gets a little bit busy too, and well, life has gotten away from me this week, so with 3 seconds left, we're going to head to overtime. Both teams are going to pick up a point here. So, for the Voodoos, you didn't want to give Hearst any points.
No.
But you still have a chance to gain at least a point.
Well, that's the thing. Even if, as we talked about in the scenario before, if they win, they were going to be up by 1. If they lost, they were going to be down by 3. They've mitigated that, where if they win, it's a tie. If they lose, they're only down by 2.
However, Hearst still has a game in hand.
Correct.
So
they really want, even before we got to overtime, I'm sure they really wanted to have this come out as a W.
Yeah, there it is, a game misconduct. 5 for slashing, game misconduct.
Yeah.
I missed the name of the player, though, so. Pedersen, that's a big loss. Tyler Patterson, number 16.
Yeah, to be without their clear and ahead largest scorer, I guess we've watched our player to watch for the last time today.
5 minutes. Sorry, go ahead.
It's going to be 4 minutes and 40 seconds of power play, and then 20 seconds of even strength if it gets that far.
Yeah, it's not 5-on-3 hockey today. Or 3-on-3, I should say.
Nope.
Today.
4-on-3 for the time being, unless something changes.
The Voodoos starting with Russo, Case, Little, and Patrick. Against Janiki, Schillinglaw, and McDonald.
Interesting to see Russo out there, but he's had a great game today, so reward the players who are out working for you.
Right off the hop, Hearst gets the puck and sends it down to Voodoos territory. Little with the puck in his own zone. Up for Case. Case gains the Lumberjacks territory. Walks the line near side to Patrick. Patrick back for Little. Little with the shot, stopped by Boilo, kicked towards the net by Russo, and Boilo with the save there.
And very quickly I see why Russo was put out on the ice. As soon as the puck got into the Lumberjacks end, he firmly planted himself right in front of Boilio. And I'm not sure if, goalie's never like that. He was right there.
Patrick back at the point. Walks in, takes another shot. Russo was standing right in the way. Now Little gets to it on the far side. Little stopping up. Goes for a back to the point for Patrick. Patrick walks the line with Little. Now back to Patrick. Patrick takes the shot. That one's off of Russo. Case. Now for Russo. Russo. Sharp angle. But the puck's back to Patrick. Patrick goes behind the net. It got out front. Russo had it for a moment. Now Hearst just looking to kill as much time as they can. Sends it down the ice. McDonald in hot pursuit. McDonald with a shot. That one just missed the net entirely. Now Patrick shovels the puck down for Little. Little with speed takes the shot. That one's off the body of Schillinglaw and out of play.
That looked like really great power play work from the Voodoos. Having Russo out there right in front of the net is where you want to have a guy making life hard for Beaulieu, and just none of the pucks managed to get through on net, but that's exactly what we want to do, and Thompson's out there now, and I'm sure he'll play a similar role.
Thompson wins it back. Ricci holds the puck, gets it back to McElhinney, now back to Ricci. Thompson to Ricci. Ricci looks to take the shot, that one's off a body and just goes wide. McElhinney to Ricci. Ricci gives it to Thompson. Thompson walks in, takes the shot. Boileau didn't see that one as it never actually reached him as it hit a couple of bodies. Now Thompson goes back to the point for McElhinney. McElhinney stops up, takes the shot, blocked there by Moore. Back to Turner. Leaves it for Thompson. Near side to Ricci. Ricci with a shot. Blocked aside by Boileau. Ricci picks up the loose puck. To Thompson at the point. Back for McElhinney. McElhinney cross ice. Ricci, they score! The Powassan Voodoos in overtime. Carson Ricci, overtime hero. What a goal. His 6th of the season as he's mobbed by his teammates. Wide open net for Carson Ricci. And the Voodoos pick up a point here against the Hearst Lumberjacks.
And this is such a big win, especially with, as we've talked about many times throughout the night, this is a likely playoff opponent in the first round. So to come out with a win and such a spectacular power play like that at the end of the game, that's exactly what you want to be seeing out of the team, especially with DiRoccolo coming in and holding the net after not starting the game.
Daniel DiRoccolo definitely well-deserving tonight of a star. If he's going to get one, I'm not sure, but definitely coming in. Also, Boileau as well-deserving of what I would say with an absolute clinic on the other end for the Hearst Lumberjacks, standing his ground indeed. And then, of course, the Voodoos given, at the expense of Tucker Shields, unfortunately. Hopefully he's okay. The Voodoos given a gift going into overtime with a 5-minute power play, and they make no mistake here at making it 2-1.
And that was kind of a double gift in that not only did they get that power play, the other team's best player was then off for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they lost Patterson pretty quick. Looks like DiRoccolo is going to pick up a star here as he's waiting. We'll have to talk about Dave's Auto 3 stars of the game here momentarily.
And we'll just play the ad right now.
Tonight's 3 Stars is brought to you by Dave's Automotive Services, 411 Airport Road in North Bay. Expert troubleshooting, quality repairs, and time-efficient labor are the 3 stars of service you can expect from Dave's.
So Ricci out there as well, so my guess here. Oh, here we go. Yep, Boileau getting the 3rd star. I'm going to guess DiRoccolo.
Boileau getting the 3rd star.
Yeah, there he is, Daniel DiRoccolo. And Carson Ricci with the overtime winner is going to pick up the 1st star of the game.
Yeah, he had a great game out there.
What a game here with the Powassan Voodoos again. This is a playoff preview likely between these two teams, as they're likely to meet up here at the end of March in the first round of the NOJHL East playoffs. And it's always a good time when Hearst comes to town. So it could, again, the Voodoos winning the last 2 games, beating Hearst 7-2 up in Hearst, winning here on this rematch 2-1 in overtime. And before we go, Ben, just your final thoughts. as quite the victory here for Powassan.
I think we're going to be in for a good first round of playoffs there. I like the way Powassan play them. That discipline thing I'm sure they hear about that from the coach in the dressing room after, and they'll want to take care of that before they get to playoffs. But, man, if we're in for games like that for a 7-round series, that's going to be some good hockey to watch here.
Could very well be. I mean, it's always good hockey here at the Powassan Sportsplex. Always good hockey in the NOJHL as well. Always a fun time covering this game. He's Ben Long. I'm Courtney Kenny. Harrison from the Garrison as our social media guy, and Mike Brown, the camera operator. And we'll be back for more Voodoos hockey on Friday when the French River Rapids come to town.
Why is Northern Honda servicing more cars of all makes and models? Let's count the ways. 1. Our state-of-the-art facility has award-winning technicians. 2. Northern Honda has the lowest tire price guarantee, no matter what you drive. 3. The lowest synthetic oil change guarantee, and every 5th oil change is free for all makes and models. Plus, new Honda buyers get brake pads for life. See the service difference at Northern Honda, 1250 Seymour beside Home Depot.
Community engagement is one of our core focuses at McDonald's. The key is finding the right people who are passionate about the same things we are, helping kids be kids. McDonald's proudly supports local organizations such as the North Bay Regional Health Center Foundation, Big Brothers Big Sisters, One Kids Place, the Children's Aid Society, and Ronald McDonald House Charities. Stop by McDonald's on 1500 Fisher Street, North Bay to see how we can serve you and the community every day.